Hey everyone, so in a couple minutes you guys are going to get an insight into what my garden truly looks like. This is the reality of gardening. You don't know what you're going to get, you don't know how things are going to grow. So hopefully this is something that you guys can get a kick out of and kind of just see a glimpse into the art, the beauty of gardening. So let's go. So this is the reality of my garden bed and what it's looking like. Last time we were together, I was cleaning it out and I was starting seeds. And honestly, guys, my plan was to kind of bring you guys along the way. Hopefully next year I'll be better at it. But I got really frustrated, and honestly, this is my second year gardening and it's been a doozy. So right here I had 2 peppers, then I have 4 other peppers. Those 2, the pest got at them and it didn't work out. I don't know what happened this year, but it didn't work. I had no hope for these showed no signs of, like, they put on flowers a good amount of times and honestly nothing really happened. So because nothing happened, I kind of thought they were just dead. Like, I thought they were just surviving but not producing. Like this one, you see? Like, this is what happened. They stayed that tiny and then they just fell off. So this one, as you can see, is put on a flower. Let's see what's gonna happen. I don't really know. This one's also putting on flowers, but this one's also putting on a pepper now, which is great. But I did not know, like, I don't even remember what variety this is. I think this is a sweet pepper because it's not the same as this one. This one has been really prolific for me. I'm gonna show you guys where I have the other ones that I bought of these. My dad actually got this for me, I think, at a flea market, and these are the serrano peppers. These are really spicy. I have quite a bit in my freezer because I have no idea what to do with them. So if you guys know what is a good project to do with serrano peppers, leave down in the comments. But look how pretty. And these turn the most beautiful shade of red. Honestly, they're so gorgeous. These were the ones I was the most excited about. The Cubanelles. Because those who know me know I'm Puerto Rican. And so our sofrito is, like, big. My mom uses these to make her sofrito. And so my thought process was, I'm going to plant them, and she will have an abundance of peppers for her sofrito, and she won't have to go to the store. But clearly that didn't work out. But honestly, I haven't even... All of this was onions, and the squirrels got at them. I was so bummed because all of that, it was all this. And they had put on these beautiful shoots and they were looking so good. And then my mom was like, hey, I saw a couple squirrels with onions in their mouths. And yeah, they all didn't make it. So then I went ahead and I thought, I have some cilantro seeds. I'm gonna throw them. And look, it actually worked. But I think we were just too late in the season, see? And cilantro is like a shade kind of thing. So this area got sunny and I think they just bolted way too quick. So that's the reality of being a gardener, especially when you don't know what you're really doing. You're looking up as much things as possible. So the next video I'll be doing will be cleaning all this out. That is the bane of my existence. Our next door neighbor has ivy and it's growing through the crack there, and it's gotten into, like, everything. These are my poor raspberry plants. I planted them where I could. I've been, like, casually just coming and ripping out any foliage. Things happen. One of the little stems got. So this is what I usually do to get to them. I just pull at any weed or anything like that that's obstructing their growth. But back to the story. A lady in my town gifted these to me, and she said that they were not going to put on this year because they're, like, brand new. but she gave me 2. And as you guys can see, this ivy, look at the ivy. The ivy is everywhere. Like, look at that. See how it's coming out? It's because it's in the other lady's yard, and it's driving me insane because it's getting at everything. So now you guys can see. See? This is what I have to do just to make sure that they're growing fine. But I put fertilizer on them at least once every 2 weeks or once every month, and they're alive. They're good. They have put on, as you guys can see, it's a bit of new growth right there. Hopefully for next year, I'll be getting 2 harvests. I'll be getting one in the summer and one in the fall time. And now I'm gonna show you guys our cherry tree. My dad decided he wanted one this year because growing up in the house that we had, there's a cherry tree in our front lawn, and that thing was the most amazing, most delicious thing, and we loved it so much. The bugs and the pests have kind of gotten at it, so, but it has put on a lot of leaves. And this is a Bing cherry tree. It says that it usually takes 4 years for it to produce fruit. I'm hoping that it doesn't have to take that long, but I mean, let's see. That's kind of the thing with plants, you know, they go at their own pace. So this is our cherry tree. Now I'm gonna show you guys where I put my tomatoes and the other peppers that I planted this year. Okay, so this is the sad truth. I used grow bags this year. These are 10-pound grow bags. These are my sad tomatoes. Look at that. These are the beef steaks. I don't know what happened to these. I grew these from seed. Yes, I did grow these from seed. And they just stay tiny. I'm not sure. I've never really had beef steaks either. So I don't know if they're big. I don't know if they're little. But I kind of, in my everyday thing, whatever, I completely forgot to get cages for these. So they flopped over. This one is my yellow pear tomato. They're tiny, like little cherry tomatoes, but they're yellow and they're delicious. My son absolutely loves them. Now, my thing with the tomatoes this year, as you guys can see, those ugly, weird, gross bumps. I don't know what that thing is called, the phobia, where the little bumps. Yeah, I absolutely detested this thing. It grossed me out so bad. But I'm on a Facebook group for Connecticut gardeners, and I asked for their expertise. And they said that these are just roots coming out because the plant is struggling to get moisture, and it's trying to retain it through any way that it possibly can. That's what it looks like. And I'm guessing I needed to put more soil. I didn't. I was just honestly so fed up this year. I feel like such a quitter. I feel sometimes like such a failure because I got fed up. I got angry. I got frustrated. Things did not turn out my way. But next year is another year. And I will do better. But yes, I grew these from seed, and I have gotten quite a bit of the yellow ones. They have been good. But next year I definitely have to get more. 1, put cages. 2, put a lot more soil. And 3, I think I'm going to change the location because I think this spot gets a little bit too much sun. So I'm going to show you the other ones now. Alrighty. So this is my serrano pepper plant. There's actually 4 of them in there. And I'm not going to lie, guys, this plant did really well. Like, look at those peppers. It did so well. I don't know why I didn't do it while filming, but I harvested a couple of these. They get beautiful red. These are my Roma tomatoes that got entangled with them. These are my San Marzanos. Let's see if I can show you guys. These did really well, but I have one issue with them. The animals got to them this year. Look at this. That's what happened to my tomatoes. An animal got to them. So I just kind of throw them and hope that some animal will eat those instead. These are my other plants. Again, I try to stake these up. They just got too heavy. See, these all suffered from the same thing. My problem was that this year has been a really humid year in Connecticut. We've gotten a lot of rain. I know a lot of places have. We've gotten a lot of like little storms and things and whatnot. And so that definitely took a toll on how all of this kind of went about. This is my strawberry patch. I don't know if I've shown you guys before in other videos, but it did amazing this year. It's actually putting on a second harvest right now. Let me see if I can find any strawberries, or if the animals, yeah, I think the animals definitely got to them. But anyways, the gist of the story is that I got a volunteer tomato plant in here. I don't know how that happened, but look, cherry tomatoes galore. And I'm not mad about it. I didn't have to plant this one, and I've actually harvested quite a bit of the tomatoes. So this right here is my other plant. This one kind of grew to the wall, so I wasn't too mad about it. See, I have gotten pretty big tomatoes. This one stayed small. But the thing is that the animals got to them before I could. So definitely a change of location next year. And I might actually do them in the other bed as well. Friends, this is the reality of gardening. You don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know how the year is gonna fare. You don't know what's gonna happen, how much rain you're gonna get, how much you're gonna have to water. I learned so much this year. I learned that onions need a lot of water. A lot of water, actually. I had no idea that they needed that much water, but they do. I learned that I'm gonna have to put way more soil in here, because when I started off the year, last year, it was around here. It was pretty high up. It's dropped a significant amount. I did put some more soil in, but honestly, it dropped. It dropped down a lot. And so this year, I'm gonna make another video, I promise. And this video is gonna be me cleaning all this out, and I'm gonna amend my soil. I think that my soil lost a lot of nutrients, and it just needed help. So let's see what happens. I was thinking about doing a fall crop, because I know like broccoli, cauliflower, all that stuff does really well in the fall. But I missed my window. And that's also the reality of you just having kids and life happening, and you know, not everything goes the way that you plan for it to go. And that's okay. There's always next year, and you always learn. And I learned so much this year alone, and I just feel really blessed, really good. At first I wasn't feeling too good, but I am now. So I can't say that this year has been a complete bust. I got an insane amount of serrano peppers, and peppers have always kind of been my downfall. Like this is my second year, but last year my peppers didn't do really good either. So I'm gonna do my research this year, and we're gonna sit down, and I'm gonna take you guys through my thought process and my planning for next year's garden as well. So hopefully we'll do 2 videos. One video where I am cleaning out the garden bed, amending the soil, doing all that jazz, and another video where we sit down and we talk about garden planning for the year of 2025. I can't believe this year happened so quick. It's amazing how fast time really goes, and I don't know, that's the beauty and the blessing of taking everything one day at a time. So friends, I hope this was a fun insight into the realities of gardening. How fun, how frustrating, but overall how amazing it is, and honestly how beautiful God is that he created these things, and we could sustain ourselves from it. And it just truly is a blessing to be able to see the fruit of your labor, of all the things that you put your time and your effort into. And I hope that this is encouraging to all those who want to start gardening. Next year, just go for it. You may not know what you're doing, but you'll learn along the way, and that's the fun in this. So have a great day, whether it is nighttime, morning, or evening. Wherever you guys are at, may God bless you very, very much today, all the days of your life, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.